Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from Shoot Paul, home of original music in Aylesbury, DreamChaser Entertainment presents Platform to Perform. With your host tonight, Mr. Paul Adams. And local guest musician, JP and Betty. Evening all! Wow. See, now Bruce Forsyth doesn't have that problem. People just do it for him anyway. So I think you need to just do it for me. Do it again? No, we're not doing it again. That's fine. We'll just film. We'll put it on later. That's absolutely fine. Bloody amateurs. What's going on? Right, okay, before we bring up the fantastic JP and Betty, just to let you know, at around about 10:30, we've got a fantastic band on stage one. They're called Mofo, ladies and gentlemen. And they will be here at 10:30, serving you some fantastic rock music. Right, there's a bit of good news and bad news. Good news for the Americans this week is the fact that over 300,000 people have petitioned the White House to ask for the deportation of Justin Bieber. Isn't that fantastic? The bad news is that Canada doesn't want him, so they're sending him to the UK, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, exactly. Right then, without further ado, then we're going to get this party started. Will you please give it up for the next guest, well, our first guest and only guest of the night. We've known him around about 2.5 years now. He's like a brother to us all, and sometimes a pain in the neck. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please give it up for JP and Betty?
I want to be like you. I want to walk like you. Talk like you. You say it's true. And ape like me. Can't learn to be human too.
Right, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, JP and Betty. Or, so you can give them a round of applause. We haven't quite got this one worked out yet. We'll add some more applause in later on when it goes on YouTube. So how you doing, Joshua, JP?
I'm pretty good, thank you. I had a lot of garlic bread earlier or something, but...
Was that you?
It was all yeah.
I wondered what that was, actually. I thought it was me then. So, right, okay, we obviously know, for those of you that know, he has a very, very bad habit, ladies and gentlemen. He swears quite a lot. So to get it out of the way, just take this time to just do all the swearing that you need to do.
Do I have to write it on these bits of paper?
No, you just say it out loud. I've lost my piece, so it doesn't matter.
What's this envelope for?
No.
Can I read that?
No, that's my personal...
Why are you bringing your personal mail out?
It was just in my pocket.
If you didn't want me to see it, you wouldn't have got it out. So...
So go on, just get your swearing out of the way so we can have it done with.
Which words do I have to say?
Anything you want, just
I know which one I'm not allowed to say.
So
in case I offend any country music fans. There are certain words I'm not allowed to.
I can speak now. If you're under 10, cover your ears.
That's not... Why? Don't do that.
Right, go for it.
That's not fair.
Go for it. Look in the camera and go for it.
I can't... There's little ears. I can't do it now. No, the moment's gone. Sorry.
So you're not going to drop any in?
Can I say piss?
Pardon?
Piss. Might I say piss?
Okay, go on then.
Piss.
Anything else you want to get out of your way?
You're building it up so much. My hands are cold, so I'm just going to hold this cup of tea while I do it. Piss. Flaps. Piss flaps.
Is that it?
That's all I've got.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that sounds really fantastic. I only had a couple of swearing.
Performance anxiety, sorry.
Yeah, I had a couple of swearing. That was Green Man, Oak House, White Swan and Mike Fender, but we won't talk about those, right?
Hey.
Okay then. Right, so you're obviously clearly a musician, so...
Clearly!
Well, some people say that.
Because I carry a guitar around, so I'm a musician.
Yes. So when did you get into the music scene?
When I was 17... This is a real story. It's actually happened. I was 17.
17.
And I got a tax rebate, and I bought a guitar, because you might as well. And then I learnt to play it. No, I didn't learn to play it. I just just kept putting my fingers on it until it sounded all right. That's the secret. There's no, I don't know.
So,
Because everyone has these really good stories. They're just
You-
like, yeah, I went to Woodstock when I was a kid and it just like changed my life. And I was, no, I don't have any stories.
you got a tax rebate.
Yeah,
At 17.
you know.
Why are you paying a tax at 17?
Because I worked at Tesco and they fucked us, man.
And it
Sorry, I
starts
said
now.
fuck.
So, well, as you worked in Tesco, then you must have had some big musical influences. So who are they?
No, my only musical experience in Tesco was singing Pantera at the cigarette counter, really loud. But we used to try and psych each other out, you see. So we'd go up to each other and start a conversation in just plain speaking. We're like, oh, hey James, is there no standard anymore? And then he'd be like, what it takes, who I am. You know, he'd just start kicking off. We'd be kicking fags, cigarette boxes over. We'd be, terminology, phrasing. We'd be kicking, we'd be like headbutting all the Sues. They're all called Sue in Tesco. We didn't really headbutt anybody.
I'm worried about the rest of this interview now. I can see it. just
Yeah,
going
I should
downhill.
have like written something down. It's a really bad idea letting me just talk.
Yeah, we know. We know. Well, obviously, it's not just music that you do. We're trying to get to know local musicians and
Yes.
JP.
JP.
We'll talk
Hello.
about that in a minute. You're also an artist as well.
Occasionally.
Originally, you're an artist. We won't go back to the swearing, but
I play guitar, but I'm not a musician. I like to draw things and paint things also.
If you look around at the screens now, very very quickly, you'll see one of
Oh yeah,
Josh's latest.
Can I talk about that briefly?
Yeah, go for it.
That is Longmont, Colorado, and I painted that picture in Photoshop because I'm illustrating a children's book, ladies and gentlemen, for the I Have a Dream I know I'm looking at you. You don't know. The I Have a Dream Foundation of Boulder County, which gives underprivileged kids educations and whatnot.
Oh,
I'm selling it short. I'm sorry.
that's actually something.
Some
quite-
nice nice scaling on the images
scaling.
there. Don't worry about it.
The boys as
Some
bad.
characters I've designed.
And
It's all very
are
exciting.
they for the book?
They
part
are
of
for the book, yeah. My friend Lauren wrote a poem for it, and she put loads of inspirational messages and like inspiring quotes and things from great minds and whatnot. And I just did all these little illustrations based on Boulder County.
I think that deserves a round of applause.
I think it
ladies and
does.
gentlemen. What do you
actually.
reckon?
Yeah, all for free, ladies and gentlemen, because they didn't want to pay me, so I didn't really have a choice. But if they had offered me money, I'd be like, well,
Okay.
I'd have taken it. But but it'd have still been for charity, so it's a good cause. Good cause, everybody.
Right then. Okay. Well, we whilst we're talking, got a bit of a drawing challenge for you. So we got a pen, we got you some paper.
Yeah.
Now we want you to draw a caricature of me whilst we're sitting talking. Can you do that?
I don't know why I fucking said yes to
We've
this.
got literally.
Oh, knock the flowers
what
over.
What are you doing?
I thought they were real. Sorry.
Just ruined the illusion. We can't see the flowers anyway, so I don't know quite why they're behind.
Why are they?
Who
Let's put the
designs
flowers
these
here.
sets, man?
Look at these wonderful.
Now
You
you're
know.
blocking your pictures.
No one wants to see that. Paul just got a load of pictures of me off of Facebook and put them on there. So, flowers, stay still.
Okay, so whilst you're doing your drawing,
Just let's take it down.
Okay.
All right.
they're down. So if you want to start drawing away, so you've got some interesting philosophies on
Is this a
life.
whiteboard marker?
Don't worry
Sorry,
about
what were you
it.
saying?
Just draw with it, man. God.
Well, I didn't listen to what you said. What did you say?
No, that makes a change. So you got some philosophies on life.
No.
You've got no philosophies on life. That's what it says here. You've got philosophies on life.
When did it? You wrote that down. You were just hoping. All right. Okay.
Keep drawing.
I don't have any philosophies. I listen to people too much, and that's my problem. And he goes, well, do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you just live your life, innit? I'm like, yeah, until you die. That's a given, Fucking ridiculous bullshit.
And there we go.
Live life to the full.
Remember
Act as if
how
you're
I
going to
said-
die the next day. So just in tears. I had so much more to do, but I never understood that.
Do you know this is going a lot better than the radio show?
Thank you.
But-
I'll tell you why that is because I was hungover when I did that, and I felt very poorly. So
No,
that's
you
a
didn't.
bottle.
You didn't feel poorly at all. Just so that people know. I think you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So talking about love.
Do I have to do this
Jamie.
right now? This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
really
please.
difficult.
Is it? Oh, good. Finally, I've found something hard for you.
Fuck's sake.
Let's just rephrase that. So love.
It's a Willy joke. You missed it.
Love. Let's get back.
These guys, they think penises are very funny. They take their penises seriously, and I can appreciate that.
Okay. Steve, there's going to be a lot of bleeping going on this video, so I apologise.
What, you're allowed to say penis? Everyone's got one. It's not weird. Yeah?
Have you got one, Hannah? You haven't. Right, that's
No, you have. It's just attached to somebody else.
Anyway, 10-year-old in the building. Corruption of my daughter. Moving on. Love life.
And that's love, ladies and gentlemen. When you find the right penis for you. And you can tolerate the person it's stapled onto. What do you want? I'll draw you in a minute.
I don't know. I've kind of lost it now.
I've got to get the juices flowing. You were talking about love.
Love, yes. Philosophies on love. Because you're a bit of a ladies' man, aren't you? Because I struggle with the ladies,
I
obviously.
get dumped a lot, so yeah.
Oh.
But you're always going out with so many different women.
At the same time?
Yeah. No, I tried that once. It was messy. It was like Saved by the Bell. When you're in the max and you're like, hang on, Stacey, I'll be back in a minute. Hey, Lauren, what are you doing? You know, you get. They weren't really called that, by the way. You get confused. Does anyone watch Saved by the Bell?
This is why they're all looking at you going, what?
You're all born after 1990. Yes, later. Preppy. All right.
So what's your tips on
I
making
don't
it work
have
with the
any
ladies?
tips.
Then?
Don't talk. Which I'm not very good at doing. So it goes really bad. No, because I don't know, I'm really cheesy. So, I know, can you believe that? I will, without irony, say something like, girl, you got a butt that won't quit. And I really thought about that the other day, and I thought...
You got a butler?
A butt that... Yeah, no. Pay attention. For God's sake. It's not like I mumble.
Sorry, carry on.
I'm saying that when you say to a girl something like, girl, you got a butt that don't quit, you know... You hear these lines, you don't. I don't.
Is that she's got a win?
I got that off of The Simpsons, actually. It's something Homer said to Marge in a drunken letter. And I've sent it to a few girls, and I really... a few, not at the same time, because we've established that, but... And I don't know why I say it, because I thought about it the other day, and I just thought, what, they're going to fucking put it on their CV or something? Like, why would a girl say it about herself? You know, dear prospective employer, I have a butt that don't quit, so... My butt is diligent and hardworking.
Depends on which job she's going for.
And is easily comfortable led or being a leader. So
we've established don't say things like that. Don't quote The Simpsons at your potential girlfriend.
Unless she is a queen bee. And then her butt literally doesn't quit. They make a lot of babies, ladies and gentlemen. That's science. That's nature. That's National Geographic right there.
So you're seeing someone now?
So if I saw a honeybee, I would be like, tell your queen I said she has a butt that does not quit.
Get back in the room, Jamin.
And they'd probably they feel pretty good about that if they spoke English.
So you got a young lady in your life now?
But no one ever talks to bees, so how would you know? They never tried. That's the thing. That's why they went wrong. We don't speak the same language. Everyone said, "Hey, bee," and they'd be like,
How come
"Finally."
Jonathan Ross doesn't have this problem, does he? Does he? It proves I don't bloody watch it then. Peter. Oh God. You're my Peter Kay to my Jonathan Ross. Apparently.
Who?
Peter Kay.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
So
we established you got a young lady.
We're talking about love.
Yeah, you got a young
That's
lady at the
where
moment.
we are. I have one.
You have one.
I'm intimately involved.
Is she here tonight?
Emotionally attached.
Is she here
sure,
tonight?
She's not. She's in Cheltenham.
I can see why.
It's quite a nice town.
Right, okay, we've got some questions from the audience.
What are you saying about Cheltenham? Why you got to slag Cheltenham off?
Nothing. We're going to
What have
move
you got
on. We're
against
going to move
Cheltenham?
on from Cheltenham because nobody from Cheltenham watches this. Unless you're going to send
Well,
it
if
to
you
them now.
advertise it in Cheltenham.
Anyway, so audience questions. One lady would like to know, what is your shoe size?
About 7.5 inches.
Shoe size.
I'm reading between the lines. Come on. We all know what you're asking.
No, she seriously wants to know your shoe size because she's a cobbler. And she wants to make more shoes.
Excuse me?
Cobbler with a C.
What?
Oh, for God's sake. Okay, so...
I don't know, man. I don't buy shoes. I'm a fucking hobo. Found these.
Fashion. Going on to fashion.
What?
Joe... Sorry, I did the accent. Sorry. Joe This
Jay.
is going online. I
Jay.
apologise. Joe would
why?
like to know where you get your fashion sense from and your lovely corduroy trousers.
You know what I'm talking about. These lovely corduroy trousers were kindly donated to me by Joe Paxton, ladies and gentlemen, who's in the audience. We used to live together
Oh, aye.
until...
Is this why you don't have a girlfriend
What?
most of the time? Is this why you have problems with girls?
No, I do live with a man, but it's not like that. We just shop together because it's cheaper.
Do you do each other's hair?
We hold hands to keep warm.
Okay. That leads us to the next question. Hannah would like to know if you are single.
No. He's already done that.
Yeah.
It's on my Facebook profile. We're Facebook official.
Evening.
I have
You
a
all right?
girlfriend. It's one of those things.
How you doing? You all right?
Hey, Roo.
Just walk in front of the shop. That's fine. I'm joking.
All right.
So, okay, J-Man. Sorry,
Yeah.
Joshua.
Hi.
JP, whatever
Hello.
your name is. Pauline would like to know, what's with the hair, man? She's over there. She's waving now. What's with the hair? She asked the question, don't look at me.
I went to the barbers and said, make me look as untrendy as possible. So that's what I told them. I tipped them for this. There was a couple of 5p's in there as well. You know, big spender. So I think it's pretty cool. I just said, just get in there with the clippers and do that.
No, this...
They used to do it a while back.
What do you all think of his
In the
hair?
olden
Do you like his hair?
times.
Give us a shout if you like his hair.
Uh,
See, these guys just walking in like your hair.
Yeah, what's happening? Look, I don't know.
Okay.
I thought it seemed like a good idea at the time, as they often do, and then it takes ages to grow back.
Okay, so you've
Really
really...
upsetting.
This is your
keep-
work so far. This is how good an artist you are under pressure, and obviously that was a bad
Look,
idea.
I'm having a hard enough time talking right now.
Okay, we're going to have to move on very, very quickly. Have you got a favourite clean joke of the moment? Clean joke of the moment. We could be here for a long time now, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't have any jokes, man. I don't know. I haven't had any,
You don't
like-
have any jokes. You're a
No, I
stand-up
haven't eaten
comedian.
I haven't eaten any penguins recently. I've run out of material, so.
Before you do,
Okay.
Lala's in the building, so she hasn't been in for a very long time, so she's come especially to see you. So now, no
Hello.
pressure, but you need to give her a good joke. Clean joke.
I've only got one. I only know one joke.
It's dirty, isn't it?
I'm like Rincewind from Discworld, who only knows one spell. Everybody reads Discworld, right?
What? Who?
God, go to Waterstones or your local bookstore and support them and buy Discworld.
I take it we don't have a joke then.
I've got a joke. I'm just saying that
Go
fucking
on
not
then.
reading Discworld's a fucking joke, man. Come on.
How many is that now? Is anybody keeping count?
It's a really well-established sci-fi fantasy series, so
Okay.
unbelievable.
We'll move on from that one then.
Here's a joke. So,
She's off again. Oh, how I've
Thank
missed
you,
that
ladies.
sound, Lala.
thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You've been a wonderful audience. Here is a joke. It is as follows. It's not like I'm reading a fucking telegram. Okay. Do they still have telegrams? I don't know. Is that thing? My only exposure to the outside world is Looney Tunes cartoons, so that explains a lot, I think.
And the joke? Should we move on?
What happened to Humphrey Bogart? He's not been in the news recently. One-hit wonders, a lot of them.
Okay.
Media darlings, they get picked up, they get dropped just as quick, and you just never get
Right,
the time in the sun.
We are running out of time.
Here's a joke.
So,
No, I've forgotten it.
do you know, I was thinking earlier on that I missed working with this man. I don't miss him at all. Very quickly, what happened to J-Man? Why is he no longer around?
Well, he's having a cup of tea if you'll let him. Jeez. So I don't call myself the J-Man anymore. I don't call myself a J-Man anymore, and there's a very long story.
Can you
So I'm
wrap
gonna
up
need a
into
few
like
minutes.
10 seconds?
Nah, it's not even a long story. I just said that beforehand. So I had the element of surprise, and you ruined it, but that's cool.
Kind of like this show.
So here's my story, ladies and gentlemen. I went on SoundCloud to put my music upon it, and J-Man was already taken. So I thought, fuck it, might as well reinvent my whole image and give myself a slightly different name. And there you go. And so JP is just my initials. Betty is my lovely lady guitar over here. I called her that because it's quite a fit name.
Betty's a fit name.
It's a fit girl name, but it's like a 40s fit girl name, kind of, like a pin-up kind of name.
Okay. Right then. Okay, right.
Or it's an old lady name, and I think old ladies are perfectly viable, as sex symbols, so... Age is just a number.
Do you know, YouTube will only
After
let me
18.
put 26 minutes of this interview on, and so far we've had about 27.
I think it's going really well. What do you guys think? I'm having a great time.
Right then, okay. Well, we've spoken about the kids, but
Yes.
obviously, platform to perform. We've got loads of different hosts coming up. You are coming back on platform to perform as a host, as
Yes, sir,
Joshua
I am.
Pallett, under your fake name of Joshua Pallett.
Am I?
Apparently,
Oh, all right, I'll do. And I'll probably write something for that as well.
will you actually write something? Will you actually not swear during?
I
the
won't
interview?
remember it.
So what's next for JP and Betty then?
Well, it's funny you should ask that, because I'm going to play a little gig tonight.
After tonight.
Oh, right. Because I was going to say, we're all here, I don't know. You tell me. I don't plan gigs. People ring me up and say, hey, do you want to go here? And I'm like, finally, thank you, yes, please, for God's sake. And then I go there, and then I do a thing.
Okay, so we'll do it this way then. What are you doing on the 11th of May?
That's a trick question, isn't it?
No, it's not a trick question. This is
Okay.
a bona fide question.
Boner. So, I'm just putting that out there. Not a boner. just a, not putting a boner. It's not that kind of... I mean, I'm having a good time, but...
11th of May. It's a Sunday.
I don't know.
Okay,
I'll check my Facebook calendar when I get home.
You're playing at Aston Clinton, is what you're doing.
Am I?
For the Aston Clinton market.
For the
last
Aston
time.
Clinton market.
Like we did last
The
year.
Aston Clinton market like we did last year, ladies and gentlemen.
Last year where you tried to do your adult show and all the kids loved you.
Is that the one in the church?
No, it's the one outside that
The one outside the church?
rained off. And
Did it get rained off? We put a tent over it and I carried on playing and everybody else went inside. That's not getting rained off. That's you guys pussying out. I kept chipping away at that thing. I didn't say a single fucking swear word as well the whole time, which I think deserves a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. And I've been drinking all day. I just got back from France. I wasn't in the right frame of mind. I was feeling continental. I hadn't had a shower. I was full of eggs. Chock full, packed in there, every single orifice. And I still came out.
Did you? Well, we were waiting for you to come out.
Wait, hang on. Well, I live with a guy. It was only a matter of time. Come on.
Okay, so what are you doing on the 1st of June?
Really been cold. It's been a cold year.
1st
cold
of June.
year.
1st of June. Focus.
Really cold.
Focus. 1st of June. I'm going to write these down for you.
Focus, do it all.
Right,
Does
on the
Focus,
1st
do
of
it all
June.
still exist?
On the 1st
Because
of
you see
June.
home base about a lot, but they don't call it Sainsbury's home base anymore, do they?
On the 1st of June, J-Man will be appearing at the Asda in Wheatley.
What the fuck?
No, you will. You will. I have just booked you for the Asda in Wheatley.
Just right now at this moment.
Asda Wheatley, and the 11th of May at Aston Clinton.
Are we going to get to cut the ribbon and shit?
No, we don't.
With
get
a
to
massive
cover
pair of scissors.
No,
really
but they-
impractical.
But they have
Shop.
got. They have got a family.
Finally, we can get past this. We were trying to get in. The doors kept opening in front of us because we were standing on the sensor, but the ribbon was just in the way the whole time. Won't someone please cut... What?
Anyway,
Do I get to cut the ribbon, yes or no?
no. Oh,
Can they put a ribbon up?
Lala wants you to cut her ribbon, but we'll talk about that later. Right, ladies and gentlemen,
I think it's way too... This is past that. point,
I
honey,
think
sorry.
we're going to have to continue this interview another night,
I think I'm a
ladies and
few
gentlemen,
years
because we're not
too
quite
late
finished.
on that one, honey. I'm sorry.
Right, you're going to play a bit of music for us tonight. Your brand new tunes. Yes.
Yeah.
Who wants to hear something from the J-Man? JP and Betty.
You son of a... Okay.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is it from me. I will be back in a few weeks' time. We've got the fantastic Carol Jenkins as host next week, and she'll be interviewing another DreamChaser artist by the name of Hannah Clapham, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo! Hannah
In
Clapham.
the meantime, will you please give it up for JP and Betty?
That's a sex joke. I'm not impressed. Hey, man. You look really fucking ominous in that hat, man. Sorry. It's a lovely hat, but just standing there with all that horror film lighting in the background and everything, you just scared the shit out of me. I just thought... It's like the love child of Freddy Krueger and the Patchwork Elephant. You remember that children's book, right? I read a lot of children's books. I find them difficult. I start low. Sorry, man. Thanks for listening and watching. And so on. Please don't harm me physically. I'm frail. I eat a lot of pasta and nothing else. So here is a song about my ex-boss. Notice how it's very choice words. Yeah, well, there it is. Hindsight is such a dirty tease, and I wish that I had played a different game. You had been vulnerable down on my knees, but you never planned to do the same. A constant shift in power, always back and forth. It's like some kind of crazy tennis match. You're playing doubles, I'm still single. You're the itch I'm not allowed to scratch. And it's a damn short life, but it seems a damn sight shorter if you're sharing it with someone you really, really shouldn't ought to be. But I guess that's your priority, yeah. Maybe I'm the one at fault, 'cause I shared the air with you out on the grass. I'll make sure to take it with a pinch of salt next time you try and pinch my ass. Oh, when I put you to my ear, I just hear the seaside, and I ask you why, but you're crammed up tight. You had your cake and ate it, wondering why I'm frustrated. Well, I'm the one who's sleeping home alone tonight, and it's a damn short life, but it seems a damn sight shorter if you're sharing it with someone you really, really shouldn't ought to be. But I guess that's your priority, so sort it out, 'cause there's no doubt that it's a damn short life. For those of you just joining us, where you been? No, seriously, where have you been? I was just curious about your evening. It's fine, walk off. Whatever. But I guess there isn't any more to say, since you refuse to cut your ties. I'll turn up on your fucking wedding day, and I'll throw confetti in your eyes, and I'll say thank you for the lies, 'cause it's a damn short life, but it seems a damn sight shorter if you're sharing it with someone that you really, really shouldn't ought to be. But I guess that's your priority, yeah. And it's a damn short life, but it seems a damn sight shorter if you're sharing it with someone you really, really shouldn't ought to be. But I guess you figured out your priority. Cheers. I'm scratching the inside of my leg, all right? Don't get weird about it. I'm sorry? Yeah, well, I'll go for one. I'll drink anything. Okay. Most people write a set list, ladies and gentlemen. I just play whatever I can remember. All right, let's do this. This is a brand new song I wrote last week, and it's a romantic song. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone. As you can tell, ladies and gentlemen, I had a lot of heartbreak. I wrote a couple of songs about that, and I got bored. So I thought I'd write something nice. This is dedicated to my current paramour, who is in Cheltenham for some crazy reason. Sorry, I'm playing the wrong key. Sorry, fucking hell. All right. Hey. Girl, I'm gonna suck your dick. I'm making dinner plans. I'm sitting on my hands, 'cause honey, there's no doubt tonight I'm eating out. Ain't talking deviled eggs, just what's between your legs. I will be tucking in and kissing on the chin. Hey, 'cause girl, I got the skills. I pay my bills. I hope that that's enough. So take your time and clear your mind, 'cause girl, you're looking fine. But you look even better when you use your thighs as my earmuffs. You go ahead. Sorry I fucked up a little bit earlier on, by the way. Do you know what's worse though? Stopping halfway through the song. It's nearly supper time. I pour a glass of wine. I'm gonna fill you up and overflow your cup. You're hiding something sweet. You're good enough to eat. It's gonna take all night to feed my appetite. Hey, girl, I got the skills. I pay my bills. I hope that that's enough. So take your time and clear your mind, 'cause girl, you're looking fine. But you look even better when you use your thighs as my earmuffs. Use your thighs as my earmuffs. I'll ring your dinner bell, a sound I know so well. Lay yourself upon your back and offer me a snack. Girl, hey, yeah, I'm making thigh contact. Come with me, it's time to see. Now does the color match the cuffs? Take your time and clear your mind, 'cause girl, you're looking fine. But you look even better, baby, down where it's wetter. I hope this curly short and curlies don't get tangled in my scruff. So take your time and clear your mind, 'cause girl, you're looking fine. But you look even better when you use your thighs as my earmuffs. Yeah, you look even better when you use your thighs as my earmuffs. Use your thighs as my earmuffs. Girl, I'm gonna suck your dick. Oh, that's it. Sorry. It's still, I'm ironing out the crease. Whatever. It was shit. I'm sorry about it being shit. Sorry about saying shit as well, because that's naughty. Fuck it, whatever. Alright, here is something that I actually know. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't know what I'm going to do next. How long have I got, Paul? Lord of mercy. Alright. Yeah, one more song, plus additional bollocks. And I've got plenty of that. You're always saying that you're gonna give up. We don't wanna do this anymore. But you've always got the hounds of love. They're barking at your back door. You're always saying that you're gonna give in. It's like your life is so messed up, we don't know where to begin. Well,
So guys, how do you think tonight went with JP and Betty?
Really well, really inappropriate. He's really good. He's really hot, really good.
seems to work for you, but don't complain when you get stung.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. P.
Hello.
So, how do you think it went tonight?
Fabulous.
Very good.
Yeah.
Frankly.
Yeah, fabulous.
Were you still cringing at some of what J-Man talks about?
Yes.
Only
Josh, sorry, Josh.
I was cringing for your daughter because I know your daughter's in the audience and
She had
bit
earplugs.
you the knuckle, but yeah.
She had earplugs. It was absolutely fine.
I thought, yeah, I thought it's all right.
So, was there a highlight of the night tonight for you?
Yeah, when you were trying to interview him. And he didn't have any of it, was he? You're doing your best and he wasn't having any of it.
He's always like that.
No. So, actually, you suited each other.
Do we?
Yeah.
What, like romantically or?
A little bit of that, but mostly because you were trying to draw stuff out of him and he was just like, bollocks on the other. Oh, I said it as well, didn't I?
What?
See where he gets his mind control.
Yes,
Actually,
absolutely.
I don't like swearing. I've always hated it. I think, okay, you know. No, sorry, go on, yeah.
That's all right. No, thank you very much. I think that covers everything. Yeah.
You're going to edit that bit out.
No. That's going to stay in.
Because you're always undercover and I wish I could pretend that I don't care about you. Or will you say one thing and then you do another? You're 100 different people and you're always undercover and it's like life's one trivial affair. Yes, it's true.
Quickly, Jay, so how do you think it went tonight?
Better than some other nights that were worse.
Are you enjoying the new format?
I had a great time talking about myself.
And what about all your wonderful fans that have turned up tonight?
Okay, I'll tell you what, man, that is a real improvement, man alive. People came out, it feels good. So, I don't know why, but I'm glad they did.
So are you looking forward to your first hosting assignment on platform to perform as Joshua Pallett?
Yes, I am. I'm going to wear a suit and tie, and I'm going to have some legit questions written on pieces of paper.
So here's a question for you. Talking about the local music scene.
Yeah.
Who is your favourite band of the moment from DreamChaser?
Of the local music scene?
Yeah.
Well, I'm quite partial to the Callow Saints. I know everybody says that. But I'll tell you, Jeremy Smart and Matt Bonner, they're great guys. They're a lot funnier and a lot quicker than me, so I like them a lot.
So what would be your highlight of the night?
Tonight, people laughing, I guess, and actually not fucking leaving early. That feels good. Just having a crowd is... the crowd's the best part. Son of a bitch. They're pulling on my braces. I'm wearing braces for some crazy lumberjack reason. You know, I look like a dickhead. I've taken them off. They're hanging down.
Right, thank you, J-Man.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Treat me like your fucking brother, then you slip into the night and once again you're undercover and it's sad. The end.
So what do you all think about JP's performance tonight?
Shit! You should go away.